opening this event, the very memorable revival of Boracay. So, sir, you want to give some statement first? Si Secretary Berda, please.
Good morning to all of you. Congratulations also to everybody, including you. Congratulations. We did it, and we just saw the reopening of Boracay through the message of our secretary and the countdown of that icon, Boracay icon. I know pretty well that this icon will be really a destination from all over the world. Alam ko naman ito that will really be shown in the world. Thank you very much, and I'd like to ask our Secretary of Tourism.
Yes, on behalf of the Boracay Interagency Task Force, of course, our head Secretary Royce Matu, our co-chair, Secretary Anyo, Secretary Mar, sa lahat ng mga kasama, Secretary Ugale, Secretary Pusi, they're not here, of course, Secretary Guevara, lahat, Secretary Vanelo, and Secretary Bautista, we're happy you're with us right now. Ang top natin sa ating PNP Chief Albayate. Maraming salamat po. Gaya po ng sinabi namin, first, excited po kami na finally we have opened Boracay. Gaya po ng sinasabi natin, this is a continuous rehabilitation, and we are asking our stakeholders na tulong pa rin natin pangalagaan ang kagandahan at kalinisan ng Boracay. That's all.
So now let us open the floor for questions, please.
Good morning.
Please state your name and
Marina Buwager po, PTV4. Para kay Secretary Panelo. Secretary, may message po ba si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte para sa araw ito na magbukas ng Boracay? Secretary Panelo, yes. May message po ba si Pangulong Duterte para sa opening ng Boracay?
Well, the message is very pleased with what has happened in Boracay. And to his mind, or to my mind, in this particular instance, Boracay is a lesson of political will, as exhibited by the President. And yet, it is also a lesson of neglect and misfeasance, malfeasance and others. Because this would have not happened, the political will would have been exhibited if only the officials of this place, as well as the stakeholders, cooperated to following the law and the rules and regulations. But since they did not, it has to take a President Duterte to put things in order. And I think we should learn from all these lessons so that Boracay will become the attraction not only in this country but in the world. It's a lesson of political will and cooperation among the people of this country.
Satisfied po ba si Pangulo sa naging outcome ng 6 months rehabilitation? And then same question po for the Secretaries.
Well, definitely, the President has spoken with the secretaries of the task force for the evolution and the development of this place.
Thank you, sir.
Well, itong road na ginawa namin Interagency Task Force, napakalaking bagay dahil in some sense, halos na doble po yung right of way. Kung dati po, 4 to 5 meters lang ang lakad ng road network. Ngayon po, makikita niyo po sa labas, 10 meters na may sidewalk pa. So, napakalaking bagay ito for the pedestrian. May bike lane pa sa road. And to accomplish this in 6 months, from budgeting to procurement to construction, I think it's really a testimony to the political will of our president and of course to the teamwork of the Boracay Interagency Task Force.
Sir, just to follow up, I understand that roadworks are continuing, and ilan na po yung percentage na natapos na for the first phase of rehabilitation?
At this point, we're at 80%, and we will complete even the sidewalk, everything, the finishings by the first week of December. So ongoing, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ang construction, but it's the accessibility is already there. We're going to pass minimum 1 lane going to the main commercial area. So we can expect that tuloy-tuloy po ang trabaho, and very soon, the whole circumferential road of the first phase will be finished.
Sir, 80% for the first phase?
At this point.
At this point.
So we'll be able to finish by the first week of December, everything, sidewalks, all the finishings by the first week of December.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, everybody at the back. Excuse me, everybody. Silence, please. Excuse me. Hey, please.
Sir, Bongo Joy Fandilaga from Mobolazo, Philippines, to Secretary Roy Simano. Sir, as of kagabi po, napalabas sa Boracay Interagency Task Force na 157 na accredited accommodation establishment here in Boracay. Paano po yung natira na hindi pa po nakakomply? Ano po yung magiging kapalaran nila? May deadline po ba tayong binigay sa kanila na dapat as of that date, dapat makomply nila?
No, susunod na lang sila kasi ngayon sa aming headquarters ng task force ay continuing pa rin naman yung completion ng kanilang application. Ang nangyari kasi rito, let's say, yung mga na-delay yung mag-comply, especially sa treatment nila, ito yung mga nagmamadali na ngayon na makahabol. But makakahabol rin naman ito, eventually. In fact, yung mga nauna na ay mga iba doon, papalit sila na kukuha ng compliance certificate. So, no problem yan. Lumarating yung mga turista ngayon, effective today, i-build up na rin yung mga nag-complying hotels. In fact, last week, konti lang, 140 something lang eh. Pero ngayon, umabot na ng mga 100 something na eh. So, tuloy-tuloy rin naman yan. Magkakahabol rin yan.
Sir, after this formal declaration ng opening ng Boracay, ano po yung mangyayari? Ito-turn over po ba natin sa local government unit ng Malay or yung Boracay Interagency Task Force pa rin po ng Boracay Island?
Well, itong mandate na binigay ng ni President ay a two-year mandate, and mayroon executive order yan for the formation of a task force for the rehabilitation of Boracay. But we have already done the first phase, which is the rehabilitation. Wala ng CESPOL. Remember that dahil sa CESPOL ay nagkaroon tayo ng ganitong closure. Wala na yun, we are now going into the other aspects of the rehabilitation. But as we go along, we will slowly transition from pure rehabilitation into a tourism-led organization within that two-year mandate. So we are finalizing a executive order that eventually will transfer the chairmanship from DNR into the Department of Tourism.
Sir, last question from my end. Yung 19,250 na minimum capacity na mag-cater ng Boracay Island, hindi na ba yun magdadagdagan? Yun na ba yung final figure?
Well, the carrying capacity was computed in a one-year average, and the average was, carrying capacity was 6,400 something at any one time in every day, so that in total will be, the maximum will be about 19,000 something. So far, we don't expect na mag-exceed yan eh. We don't expect because parang ano na yan eh, mayroon na siyang na-important na rin yung ano doon, yung possible na mag-spill over to the level noon. So the 19,000 will still be okay. In fact, today, we were expecting some new arrivals today, and compute nila, even if you take 6,000, kaya pa rin naman.
Thank you so much, Secretary.
Next, please.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Christian from CNN Philippines. I'm addressing my question to Secretary Pierre. Now, do we have any specific measures already to monitor the number of people coming inside Iraq? Because we're receiving reports that right now at the Katiklan port, may mga nakakalusot daw po na mga walang booking. So, I understand we can only accommodate up to 6,405 people per day. So how are we going to monitor now the number of people coming in and out of Boracay?
Yes. Well, ito kasi, this is really starting the week for all these. The idea is that if you don't have any booking, previous booking, hindi ka pwede dapat makapasok dito sa Boracay. But, pagdating mo naman doon sa Jennifer, halimbawa, titignan yung pangalan mo wala doon, and but you are booked initially to the hotel, tawagan ninyo with a representative kasi doon sa gate, tatawagan ninyo yung hotel ninyo kung nandyan yung pangalan. If nandyan yung pangalan, pasok ka na. Ngayon, kung wala pa rin pangalan mo, halimbawa doon, hindi naman tayo pa nag-exceed sa for that day na 6,000, tatawagan, then you can book from there para makapasok ka pa rin doon sa hindi naman actually, ano pa ito, we can make some adjustment along the way kung ano yung sinasabi yung nakakalusot. Pag itong nakakalusot na something na pupunta sa hotel na hindi compliant, and that is something that we have to investigate immediately.
Sir, paano yung mga nakakalusot na nagsasabi one day pass lang daw sila, then posible kasing pekein din yung pangalan nila. How are we going to ensure that these people are not entering bogus data para makalusot lang?
Yes, may mga iba naman na walang intention mag-book, walang intention mag-stay over, just come here and view sa Boracay and go back, especially mga locals dito, especially sa mga provinces around Aklan. Ay, pinapayagan naman yan kasi sinasabi naman, meron naman listahan sila ng mga special mga ito na pumasok, not necessarily to book, but also to enjoy Boracay. But nevertheless, we'll make some adjustment along the way with the cooperation of the provincial government. Kasi sila ang nakado sa gate, ang provincial governor's office.
Sir, ito naman ako sa environmental laws. How strict are we going to be about this? And how serious are the penalties that both tourists and establishments are going to face in case they violate again? Kasi marami pong natatakot na baka ngayon ang ganda-ganda ng Boracay, then eventually mapabayaan. I understand there are environmental watchers, but how far are we going after irresponsible tourists and stakeholders?
Yes, ganito yan. Nakita naman nyo kanina na there were about 32 environmental members from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Kasama pa yung regular members namin ni Bintodian. At saka yung kaligtasan group coming from the PNP. Pagkasama-sama yun, magpapatrol dyan sa beach. That is only a portion of this effort. The other effort is a periodic inspection of all establishments, hotels, restaurants, determine the compliance of environmental laws like the sewage. Pagkagawin talaga namin yan, tututugan namin weekly and weekly. Tapos, yung quality of the water, naglagay kami ng real-time monitoring yan. Makikita dito, eventually nandyan papasok mo rito, mayroon doon ng quality of the water. Real-time yun. So, hindi pa lang yan, all over the island will be equipped with real time so that we will find out yung pag nag-deteriorate ang quality of the water to the point na malalampasan niya yung maximum, we will recommend or we will decide na i-close muna a portion of that. So medyo very strict tayo, especially sa quality of the water in the business.
Okay, next please.
Alan Palma from DCRH. I would like to address my question to Secretary Kuyan. Secretary, ano po ba yung efforts ng departamento to re-promote Boracay internationally?
Actually, when you think about na problema nga namin, everybody wants to come to Boracay. As you've seen in social media, a lot of the press have been covering not only local but international press. They're actually very impressed at what we have done in 6 months' time. In fact, other countries already have been also closing their beaches to copy, emulate what we have done in Boracay. Right now, our main task is to enforce the carrying capacity because everybody wants to come to Boracay.
Thank you. I would like to address my next question to Department of Labor. Honorable Sylvester Pedro. Okay. Secretary Pedro.
Secretary Bello is in another event now, sorry for that.
Okay.
But if you have other questions,
But nevertheless, I will address this. Kung sino po yung makasagot, mas okay na rin po. We have plans to relocate the workers in the mainland. And of course, a problem of the workers that we are seeing right now is the cost of living, the transportation. Is there any way na may plano po bang magkakaroon ng special treatment on the salary grade na ibibigay sa mga Boracay workers?
Yes.
Ulitin ko lang, Secretary. We are planning to move the workers outside of Boracay because of the carrying capacity. And the objective is really brilliant. The question right now, is there any move from the government to give some assistance na sana mataasan yung sahod ng empleyado sa Boracay dahil yung cost of living sa Boracay mataas at yung transportation po nila kapag sila po yung ilipat ng mainland Katiglan o mainland Malay, sorry.
Okay, we have two options for that. The first option is to bring the workers out of Boracay and look for a relocation in the mainland. We did that. In fact, we have found a place there. We were ready to put some establishments, but unfortunately, we were discouraged because that area was a no-build zone. It is a hazard area, so we abandoned initially, but we are looking still for a place for relocation for them. We are envisioning a dormitory type workplace wherein they will be there. They will not be including their families with them, but only them. They will stay there, and with the participation of the hotel that they are working with, they will subsidize the dormitory that rental for these people. The second option that we are looking into is we will be requesting the number of workers being employed by a certain hotel, there should be about 20% of the workforce that will be a native of Boracay. Ang ibig sabihin yan, para mabawasan kasi karamihan yung mga trabaho rito ay galing sa, halimbawa, kung naka-Iloilo yung kanilang may-ari ng hotel, yung mga kinukuha niya nag-work dito are all from Iloilo. But we are envisioning that dapat at any one time, meron 20% na naka-Boracay dyan sa workforce na yan. And we will be requesting TESDA to provide free training to these people in terms of hotel as a hotel worker, as as a restaurant worker, and others for tourism purposes.
How about the salary, Secretary? Is there any possibility na mataasan po? Kasi yata yung kanilang battle cry na mataasan.
Oh, salary, wala yung labor this one. This time na lang, we'll ask that.
Ay, magandang umaga po. Magandang umaga po. Sa katunayan po, meron po kaming graduation namin. 700 individuals po yung graduate. Ang mga kurso po nilang natapos is lifeguard services, cookery, electrician, diving, dealer, therapeutic massage, carpentry, masonry, at welding. So, tuloy-tuloy po yung training ng TESDA. At katunayan po, 700 po rito, kalahati po rito, almost half po rito ay mga katutubog natin, mga IPs natin na dapat natin galingan at tulungan dahil sila yung taga rito sa mismong lugar na Boracay. Thank you.
Before we continue, we'd just like to acknowledge Congressman Dax Kuwa, the chairman of the Committee on Ecology, and Congressman Lawrence Fortun. They're here to conduct just a tour of Boracay and what happened here. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next question please. Can you make it fast lang? Isa na lang tayo, isa.
Hello, I'm Ivory from Rambler. I just wanted to ask regarding DOG's letter to DOD about the no casino policy. Gusto ko lang po sanang tanungin kung nakausap niyo na po ba si Presidente about it, kung mag-draft po siya ng PO. Maybe Secretary Sala meron po sa kanya. No casino policy na letter po.
Okay. Anyway, it's good that Sec Guevara is here right now. At one cabinet meeting, it was agreed, the President already said that there will be no casino or gambling. There, even the existing ones before Boracay opened, there will be no casinos allowed. It will not be allowed to open. But I think it's best that Sec Guevara is here to answer a legal opinion on those existing casinos.
There are several options that have been considered on the matter of implementing the President's no casino policy in Boracay. But the DOJ has specifically recommended the issuance of an executive order that will somehow guide not only the current administration, but also for a longer term, the matter of implementing a policy of no casinos in Boracay. Dahil ang konsepto ng Boracay is a family and parang tipong family-oriented activity and not meant for foreigners or tourists who will come to Boracay not to enjoy the place but to engage in gambling. So that is the main idea there, and we recommended the issuance of an executive order to that effect. Now, of course, there are other measures that can be taken by the government, like the DOT exercising its accreditation power, the local government units, also the matter of issuing licenses or not issuing them, PAGCOR on the matter of granting franchises, and so forth and so on. So these are the mechanics by which this policy can be implemented. But to provide a general framework for all of these measures, the DOJ has recommended the issuance of an executive order. Alright, so you may ask, paano yung existing na? No? So we have given the opinion that yung kasing franchise, whether provisional or permanent, is revocable at any time because that is a privilege granted by the state. Alright, so it can be revoked anytime. However, merong mga certain contracts that have been executed between establishments who operate casinos and the government that have also to be somehow taken into account. Kaya kung merong mga certain, damages or whether liquidated damages or not, that have to be addressed, all right, because of stoppage of existing operations of casinos, then we have to deal with that as well. Pero yung franchise, walang question that. Walang question about that. That can be revoked because that's a near privilege extended by the state. All right, so the first thing to be done is the issuance of an overall legal framework in the form of an executive order. That sets the policy. Thank you.
Just to follow up.
Okay, excuse me. Last question, please. Last question.
Second,
will say something for them.
For the existing casinos, actually, the other night, the President gave specific instructions to me.
Sir, excuse me. Everybody, please silence the content, please. Excuse me. Sir, please.
Yeah. The other night, the President gave specific instructions to me to ensure that no casino shall be operated, even the existing ones. And in fact, we requested PAPCOR Chair, Andrea Domingo, to cancel the franchise and permit of these existing casinos. Unfortunately, last October 22, she issued a cease and desist order to stop the casino Alpha Allied Holdings Incorporated operating in Movenpick. So I sent people there, and right now nakapadlock na yung casino space doon. So we can say to all of you, no casino is now existing in Boracay Island, and we intend to implement that regulation continuously.
Okay, last question kasi may schedule pa sila. Please. Could you please make it louder?
I'm Yamaguchi from NHK from Japanese media, and I want to ask to Secretary Shimatsu and Secretary Puya. I stayed Boracay Island 5 days, so I saw the main road and the storage lines is still constructing, and I'm now worried about the number of the tourists per day, 6,405. I'm worried about that because 6,405 is already higher than average of the last year. So I think it is too much for this island, this timing. So how do you manage the tourists from now to after the reopening? Thank you.
So, sir, sabi yung 6,405 is a big number already, and based on the previous numbers, this is bigger than the previous numbers. How can we manage to take care of the 6,405?
The 6,400 figure for a day is an average for the whole year. So that there are some high figure for a month and another low figures in some other month. There are also high figures in here, that is in February and in June. All the rest is already below that figure, which is the annual average. So how will the transport manage if there are some excesses? There will be no problem because that will eventually level off eventually as the week goes on. The daily average is measured a 3-day stay in Boracay. So that the moment that this group will leave Boracay, and we cannot expect the same high level every time. So we don't have a problem. We don't have a problem on that because if there are some excesses, we can still manage it because there are some rooms that are available.
Okay, thank you.